going on? My name is David. I'm coming at you guys with a brand new LEGO Ninjago video, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing Ninjago episode 83. So the time has finally come. The long-awaited arrival of Lord Garmadon is finally here. I'm sure you guys were just as excited as I was to finally see Garmadon return. If you guys didn't know already, Ninjago episode 83, True Potential, has just aired in Australia, the second to last episode in the latest season of Ninjago titled Sons of Garmadon. This episode mainly revolves around Garmadon finally reaching his true potential, but in order to do that, he has to get over the obstacle that has always held him back the most, his son Lloyd. I'll be honest, this plot was really intriguing to me, and I can already tell you guys this episode is a must-watch if you're a Ninjago fan. But let's discuss why that is in depth. The episode is extremely captivating, and it does a great job of making the viewer want to see more. There are a few scenes that were just so pleasing to me as a fan, with one of the first ones being towards the beginning of the episode, where all the ninja were singing the Weekend Whip together and celebrating their false victory. It was a great bit of fan service for the community, and it was a fun little scene to enjoy and get a break from all the dark action that has been going on lately in this season. There was also a little bit of fan service for any Ninjago movie fans, as the huge Ninjago city set from the movie made an appearance in the episode and served as a hideout for Masako to protect Baby Wu. I thought it was really interesting that the Sons of Garmadon chose to have a temporary base of operations in Cryptarium Prison, and it was a nice surprise. Seeing Lord Garmadon back in action was super sweet as well, and having Mark Oliver return to voice the character was pretty much all I could ever ask for. There's one scene that I really adored with Lloyd tricking his team and locking them all in a room aboard the Bounty so that he can make an escape and encounter his father alone. But I do have to say, it's kind of silly to see the ninja not being able to break a simple wooden door in that amount of time. Otherwise, it was something really interesting and a nice surprise. The fight scene between Lord Garmadon and Lloyd was exceptionally animated, but I'm going to be talking more about that entire scene later on in depth in the video. Even though there's so much going well for this episode, I can't help but feel that some things are a bit off. Let's start off with Garmadon. His voice is great. It sounds menacing, but his look is a lot different, and I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely going to take a lot of getting used to for a lot of fans, including myself. His appearance kind of hindered some of the nostalgia that could have been felt in the episode. Luckily, it's not that big of a deal, and there was still a ton of nostalgia to be felt. As for Harumi, I'm really not liking how she's calling out all the orders, and Garmadon is just brainlessly following them. I mean, he's the Lord of Darkness, for crying out loud. As soon as she informed him on how to acquire his true potential, he should have just gotten rid of her since she's practically useless to him. With that being said, let's talk about the fight. In all honesty, this is everything that I wanted from a Lloyd versus Garmadon fight, especially when there's an added element of hatred in there when it comes to Garmadon, and how he's so emotionless when it comes to Lloyd and no longer feels any sympathy for him. The fighting sequences are great, the animation is fluid, and the visuals in this scene are fantastic. I loved the purple and green flames that were emerging from each character, and boy does True Potential Garmadon look great. This scene alone is something that every Ninjago fan should see, and I'm glad that we got to see this before the finale. Additionally, the soundtrack all throughout the episode was great. I could hear bits and pieces from the Tournament of Elements soundtrack and other seasons hidden within the episode. And the score that was played during the end fight scene was fantastic, especially with the new vocal version of a Garmadon theme that we all know and love. Before I do wrap up this review, I want to briefly mention a few characters who were substantial to the episode. I absolutely adored Lloyd and felt so bad for him when he was beaten by his father, but I also understood why he had to go against his team and face him. Slowly but surely, he is rising the ranks and becoming my favorite ninja. As for Garmadon, he's quite a tricky character to discuss. He's very different than what we all knew him as. He seems to be a cold shell of his former self, which is what the writers were going for, and he's overall such an emotionless character that at some points it didn't really feel like he was truly Garmadon. See, Garmadon was a character known for his emotion all throughout the various seasons of Ninjago, and although he was this evil warlord, deep down he was a loving father in his own way. That has been completely erased in this season, and a part of me misses the old Garmadon that we once saw before, and that part of me wonders if we truly will ever get to see that Garmadon ever return. Overall, Ninjago episode 83, True Potential, is great. I'm going to rate it a 9 out of 10. It's a really well-made episode that will entertain you no matter what. I really encourage you guys to see it if you haven't already, and I don't think it will disappoint. With that being said, that concludes my review on the episode. I hope you all enjoyed the review, and if you did, then a like rating would be highly appreciated, and feel free to subscribe for more Ninjago content coming to you guys each and every day, and hit that notification bell so you all don't miss out on any of my future Ninjago content, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.